Visualizing business data is key to helping teams make informed decisions, but many dashboard designers struggle to present numbers clearly. They often build cluttered dashboards filled with confusing charts, excessive colors, and disorganized layouts that hide critical insights rather than highlighting them. Effective data visualization does not require complex designs or artistic talent. It relies on simplicity, structure, and a deep understanding of how human beings process visual information. This video provides a practical guide to data visualization best practices for dashboards. We will explain how to choose the right chart for your specific metrics, establish a clear visual hierarchy, and use colors and labels to highlight key trends. You will learn how to reduce visual clutter, guide your audience's attention to the most important numbers, and build dashboards that communicate insights at a glance. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to build professional-grade data visualizations. First, let us explore the core rule of data visualization, choosing the correct chart type for your data relationships. Many beginners make the mistake of using charts based on personal preference rather than data compatibility. This is a critical error. Each chart type is designed to represent a specific relationship. For example, if you want to show a trend over time, such as monthly revenue growth, a line chart is the standard choice because it visually connects data points in chronological order. Conversely, if you want to compare distinct categories, such as sales by region or performance by salesperson, a bar chart is ideal because it allows for easy side-by-side comparison of lengths. If you want to show the relationship between two variables, such as marketing spend and customer acquisition, use a scatter plot. Avoid using pie charts, especially those with more than 3 categories, as the human eye struggles to compare angles and areas accurately. Pie charts often clutter your dashboard and make it difficult to determine which slice is larger. Stick to simple, high-performance charts like bar, line, and scatter plots, and use single metric cards for high-priority numbers. This clarity ensures that your audience can interpret your dashboard quickly and accurately, without needing to spend minutes deciphering the chart structure. Additionally, you must consider the density of the data you are presenting. If you have only 3 data points, a chart is often unnecessary. A simple table or a single large metric card is much cleaner and easier to read. Conversely, if you have hundreds of data points, a line chart is far superior to a bar chart, as bars will become too thin to see. When building your visualizations, consistently ask yourself what specific business question the chart is trying to answer. If the answer is not immediately obvious, rethink the chart type or simplify the dataset. Choosing the right tool for the job is a key mark of a skilled data analyst, ensuring your work supports decision-making rather than causing confusion. Second, we must examine the role of color and typography in creating a clean, professional dashboard interface. A common trap is using too many bright colors, which creates visual noise and distracts the viewer from the data. Professional dashboard designers use color sparingly and with intent. Start by selecting a neutral base palette, such as grays and off-whites, for your background and grid lines. Use a single, muted color like navy or slate gray for your data points, and reserve a single, high-contrast accent color like blue or orange to highlight critical trends, outliers, or areas that require immediate action. This deliberate use of color acts as a visual guide, telling the viewer's eye exactly where to look first. Typography should follow a similar disciplined approach. Use a single, clean sans serif font across your entire dashboard, and establish a clear size hierarchy. Your main dashboard title should be large and bold, section headers should be slightly smaller, and chart labels and axis titles should be small and neutral. Avoid decorative fonts or bolding every number, which dilutes the visual hierarchy. Clean typography and a restrained color palette give your dashboard a polished, software-like feel that builds trust and keeps the focus on the actual data insights. To implement this, you should set up a standard color theme in your spreadsheet before building any charts. This consistency prevents you from choosing random colors as you build, ensuring a cohesive look across all sheets. When displaying categories, do not assign a different color to every bar. Keep them all the same neutral shade, and only use your accent color for the single bar you want the audience to focus on, such as the underperforming product or the top-selling store. This technique, known as pre-attentive processing, leverages human biology to communicate insights instantly. Additionally, keep your text labels horizontal. Rotated text is difficult to read and disrupts the flow of information. Small formatting adjustments dramatically improve readability. Finally, we must address visual clutter and establish a formatting checklist to optimize your dashboards for readability. Visual clutter is the enemy of effective communication. When building a dashboard, remove any element that does not add direct analytical value. This means hiding default spreadsheet grid lines, removing heavy borders around your charts, and deleting unnecessary decorative shapes. You should also simplify your chart elements. For example, if you label your bar chart data points directly with their exact values, you can delete the vertical axis and horizontal grid lines entirely, as they are now redundant. This decluttering process, known as maximizing the data-to-ink ratio, ensures that the actual numbers stand out. When arranging your charts, follow a structured layout checklist. First, place your most critical KPI cards at the top left, as this is where viewers look first. Second, align all your charts to a clean grid to create a sense of order. Third, add clear, descriptive titles that explain the main takeaway of each chart rather than just listing the variables. For example, write, "Sales increased by 15% in Q4, rather than, "Sales over time." By applying these decluttering and layout principles, you transform raw data visualizations into a powerful business tool. In addition to layout, consider the spacing between your dashboard elements. Leave generous white space, or empty space, around your charts to prevent the page from feeling cramped. This spacing gives the viewer's brain room to process each visualization independently. Furthermore, consistently test your dashboard with real users before deploying it. Ask a colleague to look at your sheet for 10 seconds and tell you what they think the main takeaway is. If they cannot answer, your dashboard is still too cluttered or disorganized. Building dashboards is an iterative process of refining and simplifying until only the essential insights remain. With these visualization best practices, you build tools that enable your team to react with speed and accuracy. Data Skills Sprint teaches practical data skills for beginners and busy professionals. We break down spreadsheets, SQL, dashboards, automation, and analyst workflows into short, clear lessons. Every video is designed to help you learn one useful skill and apply it immediately at work. This video is general data education, not a guarantee of career placement, salary increase, or software certification. Code syntax and software UI change over time.